Midnight at the Oasis. Send your camel to bed. Shadows painting our faces. Traces of romance in our heads.
News Talk 640 WFNC. LJ's in the house.
What's going on? What's going on?
How you doing, LJ?
I'm doing good. I'm very happy. Like I was saying, you off air, honored to be here. So it's good to be here early in the morning, which is a good wake up for me. So I'm thankful to be here.
Well, you got a lot of stuff going on. LEJUANE?
Yes, sir.
BOWENS?
Yes, sir.
Is your name, but LJ is a spin-off of that. And you're a very well-known poet and spoken word artist from Detroit. From down here, from Detroit, how's it work? You were in Detroit?
So I was originally born in Detroit, Michigan, raised between Detroit, Michigan, and a small city, Lima, Ohio. And
Lima, Ohio?
Yeah, it's always Lima, but everybody pronounces it Lima for some weird reason, which is...
you and I talked about that yesterday because I went to Central State in Wilberforce, Ohio. And that's, of Lima, but everyone calls it Lima the way it's spelled, but it's Lima.
This is Lima.
Okay.
And I actually got here... and I joined the military after I got after I graduated, and I got here literally 6 days after 9/11. So when I got here, it was like real scary because of being in the service and everything. But got out the military in 2007, made my home here, embraced the arts because I grew up originally from my family's an art family from Michigan, and kind of it set the pace on everything that I kind of do now. So I've just been here ever since. Didn't decide to move back or nothing. Just stayed here in good old Fayetteville, North Carolina.
But you're actually a pretty modest guy because I was reading your bio. I mean, you've done an awful lot of stuff with spoken words, with shows, and with music, DJing. Give us a little background for folks who are not familiar with who you are.
So not to say too much because it's a lot. A lot of people know me for spoken word and poetry, but I'm also an accomplished spoken word artist, poet, author, host of numerous events, one of the director of programming for the Fayetteville Fan Fest, which took over for Fayetteville Comic-Con, director of the Southeast Regional North Carolina Poetry Slam, which is one of the biggest poetry slams in the state of North Carolina. And I've done work with the Kennedy Center, National Endowment of the Arts, Poetry Foundation, and I have a slam team I coach known as the Detour Slam Team, which currently right now we're ranked 4th in the nation.
Well, that is an awful lot of stuff that's going on, and we're just really excited to have you in our community now because you got an event that's going on this weekend, and we were going to have you on tomorrow, and you mentioned, well, it starts tonight. I said, we got to move some people around and get you in there today, and here you are. So talk about this event that's happening this weekend, some free, some cost to
Definitely.
get into.
So the name of the event is called Dilla Day, Fayetteville, North Carolina, and just to kind of sum it up, because of time and I don't want to take too long. So it started from a book I released last year called L.J. Dilla, Poems Inspired by J. Dilla. If a lot of people don't know who J. Dilla is what people will call your favorite producer's favorite producer. Done a lot of music, produced for Slum Village, De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, Erykah Badu, Janet Jackson, Busta Rhymes. A lot of people passed away from lupus back in 2006, I believe. His mother, by the name of Ma Dukes, she kept the legacy alive and started what was known as Dilla Day in Los Angeles. But from there, it spanned out to doing not just more in the nation, but more in the country. So Dilla Day, Minnesota, Dilla Day, Birmingham, Dilla Day, Belgium, Dilla Day, Amsterdam. And when we did the book release last year, she came, we did one of our events, and she told people, literally, even to a surprise to me, hey, we're coming back, and the foundation wants to invest and bring us something here. So we talked over the year, and we decided to do Dilla Day, Fayetteville, North Carolina, but didn't realize that this is the first Dilla Day for the state. So not only is it a big thing for the city, it's actually a big thing for the state as it represents culture, hip-hop, spoken word, and we kind of put our own spin on a lot of things with this particular day.
And you've got a couple of different sites, locations. Starts tonight. Give me the time and where you can get involved with it tonight.
Yes. So tonight we start at Winterbloom Tea, which is 238 Hay Street, and we're doing what's known as Tap on Thursday, which tap is a play on tea and performance. And that's an open mic we do quarterly at that venue anyway, but it just happens to fall on what we're kicking off. So that event starts at 7 p.m., closes at 9. It's a free event. We're doing what we have not done before, which we're going to have a feature. And the feature is going to be a spoken word artist by the name of Letitia Brown, who is an award-winning spoken word artist and actually happens to be the slam coach for Detour Slam.
All right, and then so from today you move into another event beginning tomorrow. What do we have?
On Friday, we have the $1,000 J. Dilla Poetry Slam, which is a free event at the Sweet Palette, 101 Person Street. We have 12 poets coming across 6 states, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Michigan, I'm in 5 states, and California. So that many people is coming to compete for cash prizes. And we got Grammy award-winning spoken word artist Steph Love from Norfolk, Virginia, who is coming to host that event. And that'll be a free event that's happening at the Sweet Palette on 101 Person Street.
And I mean, now these events that are paid for, how do people get tickets and get involved with that?
Yeah, so the paid for events, you can get tickets on Eventbrite. I know the one event that we do have a paid event for now is the Dilla Sessions, which is a live concert that we're going to be doing. So there's going to be some dancers, some hip hop dancers there. There's going to be what's known as a beat battle where producers are actually competing with their beats. We have a artist by the name of Rizzy coming from Raleigh, North Carolina that's performing, and our headliner is a spoken word artist, hip hop fellow from Harvard, got the Nazir Jones Fellowship by the name of Desana Hanu. He's bringing his band, and they're going to be doing a fusion of jazz, hip hop, and spoken word for that concert. I don't know if I can say the price, so I'm not going to say the price, but the tickets.
You can if you want to. Let me send you.
So the price for the tickets are $20. And you can get those tickets on Eventbrite. You can just type in Dilla Day Sessions, or if you don't want to pay online, you can pay at the door. Once the seating capacity, when the capacity hits, I got to push people away. So if you have not got your tickets, please go to Dilla Day Sessions. It's on Eventbrite. You can find the tickets there. If it's hard to find the tickets there, just type in Dilla Day Sessions on Google. The link will pop up.
Well, I want to thank Dr. Linda McAllister and the up-and-coming weekly newspaper, and there's an article that
hey,
is in
me.
Yeah, that's you right there. And so it was because of my interview with Linda yesterday. She mentioned that you were here, and I said, "Wait a minute, how come I don't know about this? I got to turn to page 16," and I was able to get it. Then boom, we got your number. Your number was my number passed on to you by Sharon Moyer. He said, "Hey,
yes,
call Gilbert Bates."
I appreciate Sharon. Shout out to Sharon Moyer, awesome person in the community. I love her tremendously. I met her through my wife because my wife used to work with her, I believe, in Partnership for Children in Cumberland County. So.
All right. Well, look, this is a part of the show where I get to say I got to give you the boot. I tell everybody. I tell the mayor. I get everybody. I don't care. I'm giving you the boot. It's time to get. I don't get to say that much. Give the boot. So, but anyway, we appreciate you. And as these events, you have my number now.
Yes.
As these events go on, you think there's something the community needs to know, give me a call.
Definitely.
And we'll square you away and get you in here.
All right.
All right. LJ. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate you tremendously for what you do for the community.
All right. You're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. We've got local news right now with CBS 17.
Good morning. From the CBS 17 newsroom, I'm Bill Young. Investigators in Fayetteville try to figure out what started a fire that left a man dead. It happened at the Summerlin East apartment on Rulick Street. Police identified the victim as Lenny Mead. The cause and origin of the fire remain under investigation. Anyone with information is asked to call Fayetteville Police. Deputies seized 10 guns following a raid at a home in Fayetteville. The Cumberland County Sheriff's Office said the raid on Muriel Drive targeted a convicted felon. According to court documents, Tabitha Alexander was convicted in 2021 for assault with a deadly weapon inflicting serious injury in Hoke County. Deputies found 4 rifles and 6 handguns at the home. Alexander is charged with possession of a firearm by a felon. Nearly 2 years after the state Supreme Court reheard arguments in a school funding case, advocates say they are still waiting for answers and money. The Leandro case started decades ago. Students and families in underserved counties argue the state needs to fully fund public schools so all students have a well-rounded education. The Supreme Court agreed. But years of back and forth in the court system and the Republican-led state Supreme Court reheard the case. Since then, there's been no movement. We did reach out to Republican leadership in both chambers to talk about a willingness to fund Leandro or what they've already allocated for schools. As of this morning, we have not yet heard back. From the CBS 17 newsroom, I'm Bill Young.
Thursday morning is starting out with cloudy skies, but will become partly cloudy through the end of the day with a high of 75. Overnight will be mostly cloudy with a low of 63, and Friday will be mostly cloudy with off and on rain and a high of 80. We will continue to see a blend of sunshine and clouds, but then breezy southwest winds will keep temperatures warmer than average, but we are tracking another cold front on Saturday, which will bring us rain and cooler air next week. That's your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
All right, Rachel, thank you so much. Temperatures 58 degrees in Fayetteville.